Anytime you are tempted, compare that temptation with the joy that is awaiting you. And that joy, it only has beginning. It has no end. The street of heaven is made of pure and transparent gold. Paul said, he said, our light affliction, which is but for a moment. Paul said he worketh glorious wait for us. When you compare the persecution that you are passing through in your workplace because you are standing for the truth with what is waiting for you in heaven, you won't be discouraged. When you compare the reward that is awaiting you before God, you will see that it's great reward that is awaiting you. When Paul passed through all these challenges in 2 Corinthians chapter 11 from verse 23 to 29, there are times that Paul will be looking for what to eat, and Paul called this light affliction. You have prayed, you have fasted, that God, why this problem is persistence, and it looks as if God will not answer you. I want to tell you, don't say because of this you will go back to the world. Paul, he was the greatest apostle in his time. He wrote more than the half of New Testament, and look at what he passed through. Are you a man of God or a woman of God? And you are thinking of going back because you are tired. No money for the ministry, no food. There is no any proof that you are even serving God. Paul passed through the same thing. They disgrace you when you go out for evangelism. Your children, they are asking you as a parent that, Dad, where is your God? They are asking you, Mom, you pray every day, where is your God? And you begin to ask yourself, remember, it's light affliction when you compare it with what is awaiting you. Paul had spent more than 2,000 years in heaven. Now compare the years that Paul is going to spend in heaven to the years he spent when he was on this earth. You will discover that after 1,000,000 years in heaven, it will still looks as if we are starting. So that makes it light affliction. So you need to continue and not look back. Jesus, he never forgets you. You don't need to give up. Paul said, our light affliction, you can't compare it. So I still want to tell you, if you have not given your life to Jesus Christ, I want to tell you, that little enjoyment that devil is offering to you now is working for you an eternal damnation. You remember the story of Lazarus and the rich man. That man, he cried when he got to hell, but it was too late for him to come back to this world. A fornicator will no longer go out to fornicate again one day. Someone that is stealing will no longer go out again to steal one day. Someone that is rejecting Jesus will cry for him one day, but it will have been too late. Can I tell you, at this time, any man that spent up to 100 years, he tried. But in heaven, we are going to spend much more than that. How will you allow the enjoyment of this world to take heaven away from you? Jesus loves you.